Thank you for keeping it here on the Morning Call on Africanews. Now we get into our second leading story in the DRC. At least 38 people were killed on Wednesday in a suspected rebel attack in 3 villages in the eastern DRC's Beni region. The attack by suspected Ugandan rebels of the Allied Democratic Forces, ADF, took place almost 2 weeks after the rebel headquarters in Medina was captured by the Congolese army, the FARCD. The latest killings bring the number to 292 of civilians killed in revenge attacks by the ADF since Congolese forces launched an offensive against them in eastern Congo at the end of last October, Ruth.
Eh bien, Nyasha, pour en parler, prenons la direction de la RDC.
Thank you, Nyasha. And now we're joined by Gael Mpoyo.
Bonjour, Gael.
Hello, Gael. How are you? Now, on this vicious attack that targeted 3 villages near Beni in eastern DRC and killed 38 people, do we know more about the circumstances of this tragedy?
Bonjour.
The toll in the new incursion by the Ugandan ADF rebels on January 2020, Tuesday 28th night to Wednesday 29th in the Babila, Bakahiku, Mabundu, Manzingi and Mayabalo villages situated about 22 kilometers west of Owicha in the Beni region in North Kivu has been revised upwards. The residents of Mebindu and Moyabalo villages are fleeing to Owicha. The police commander in the Benumbau said that around 6 p.m. on Tuesday, at least 38 people were killed, some beheaded, and 6 were seriously injured. He further said that some of the women among the dead were raped before they were executed, an act he said it was a new method by the enemy.
Now, Gael, 3 weeks ago, the Congolese army captured the rebel headquarters in Medina, but we're seeing fresh attacks by the allegedly captured ADF. So how is this possible?
Civil society has noted that since the Great Medina stronghold was recaptured by the DRC armed forces, there has been a decrease in operations against the ADF, says Muhindo Vukulu, president of civil society in Bambomba Kisiki Group. Faced with the persistent problem of the ADF, the Congolese General Staff is in the midst of major operations to annihilate the ADF. It's clear that Tuesday's attack illustrates the weakness of the FRDC. Even though they are fighting fiercely, the morale of the troops is not good and the soldiers do not have enough support from those in leadership, said the civil society. What do the elected leaders in the Beni say about this latest massacre of civilians? Beni's elected provincial deputy, Jean-Paul Nangagondi, was among the first people to warn of this new carnage, thinks that it's a humiliation and that it must come to an end. What's happening in Beni is unheard of. In the Beni Lubero, the enemy's new method of operating is nothing but a humiliation to the community and must get to the attention from all of us, wrote MP Jean-Paul Magadogi in a message that reached us. Note that the Congo Study Group has outlined a web of responsibility in these mass killings, stressing on the presence of a variety of local militias and armed groups in the area who sometimes act under the identity of the ADF as a cover for their activities when it was politically convenient.
Parfois sous l'identité des ADF comme couverture pour leurs activités quand cela s'avérait politiquement opportun.
Gael Mpoyo, thank you so much. Just to add, according to a report submitted last week to the United Nations Security Council, the ADF has the characteristics of both an armed group and a criminal organization and appears to follow an extreme Islamic ideology. It, however, says that there is not enough intelligence to prove links with the international Islamic extremist groups.
Pour prouver des liens avec des groupes extrémistes islamiques internationaux.